Hello, ladies. Welcome to Wife Training 101. I am your host, Steve the Dean Williams. I am here to help you ladies get his last name in his ring by following simple things. And if you don't believe anything I'm saying, take this video, send it to any guy you want, and I'm guaranteeing you 99.9% of those guys will agree on everything I'm saying. Now, what we want to talk about today is there's a lot of women out there who always want to know, okay, I had the first date with the guy. How do I get the second date? Or some ladies are saying, well, how can I get him to ask me out? Well, what I want to talk to you about is the latter, not the former. And what I want to talk to you about is how you ladies can get the second date. It's very easy and very simple. But before we even start, we always have to do this every day because, ladies, every video we do, as long as you stick to this pledge that I'm giving you, and you stand by this, I promise you, you will get every man that you are looking for. So, ladies, please place your hands over your heart and repeat after me. Let us say it. Come on.
I pledge allegiance to my man, for he is my leader and my king. Without him, I have no value or worth. I must separate myself from the countless others that will be at his feet. I must cook, I must clean, and I must have sex with him at his beck and call. That is my duty, that is my honor, and that is my privilege. Because I'm going after his last name, his ring and his time, I must learn to be more ladylike and submit to his every whim.
Just give me a second, guys. When I hear that, it just kind of wilts me up a little bit. Whew, okay. All right, ladies, let me get back to what I was saying. I apologize. I just get caught up sometimes. All right, ladies, this is what I want you to do. There's two very important steps that you must do in order to get the second date from the guy. Number one, don't make the first date about you. Remember, if you're going out a date with a guy, remember, it's all about communication and compatibility and not feeding you. So what I want you to do is if he asks you to go out on a date, before he says anything, either go for ice cream, coffee, or go feed the ducks. It's very simple, very cheap, and it is something that's showing him that you're not about money. You're about getting to know this guy. Now, for a lot of you other ladies, if he insists on taking you out on a date, there's something that I want you to do. Now, this is very important. Now, when they are serving the appetizers to you and him, what I want you to do, number one, I want you to thank him for taking you out because you know what? He didn't have to do it, and you appreciate the fact that he is taking you out to dinner. That's number one. Number two, when they bring the appetizers over, if it's the spinach dip or it's the cheese dip, whatever it is, what I want you to do is I want you to reach over and I want you to grab his plate and I want you to serve him first. Serve him, send his plate back over. Now, hear me out, ladies. He is not a child, but what you're doing is you're separating yourself from all the other men by showing him that you know what? I'm not selfish and it's not about me. It's about you. Why? Because I'm trying to win over your heart and I'm trying to get your ring and I'm trying to get your last name. So you must perform in a way, ladies, to show him that you have value and worth. Now, don't get me wrong. I didn't say you're not valuable, but remember, we will teach you in the upcoming videos that the value he places on you is much more deeper than the value you place on yourself. So remember, when you see him, greet him with a hug and a smile. Be grateful for where he's taking you. Say thank you and make sure you let him know you appreciate it. Last but not least, when they are serving the appetizer, if it's the dips, reach over, grab his saucer, serve him first, sit it down, and show him that it is not about you stuffing your mouth. It's about seeing if you're compatible. Now, real quick before we wrap this up, I want to give you ladies, every week we're going to give you some tips on things that you need to learn about men. Because remember, it's not about you, it's about him. So just letting you know the movies. Now, if you're going out on a movie date, it's very important to remember, if he buys the ticket, You pay for the popcorn and the food. Remember, ladies, it's not about you. It's to see if you're compatible and you want to show him that you're not trying to take his money. So, three good movies I want you to think about checking out, which are man movies. No more chick flicks. You want to show him why you deserve his ring and his last name. The first movies are out are Blade Runner and The Kingsman. Two great man type movies that he will love and enjoy. I know you might not like it, but remember, ladies, it's not about you. It's you going after his last name and his ring. Last but not least, it's already out, Maybe It. Kind of a scary, not too horrified movie, but guys like that kind of stuff. So you have three choices if he chooses to take you out to the movies. Now, ladies, also in other news, if you want to talk about things, conversation pieces that you have at the dinner table while you're serving him. Last night there was a WWE pay-per-view, Hell in a Cell. And let me go ahead and give you some tips on who won the matches. So when you're talking to this guy, you can show him that you're a little bit different from everybody else and that you are trying to get to know him better. So let me go ahead and give you some of the results of the Hell in a Cell so you know better. Now, some important ones. New Day lost their belt, okay? Just remember, you can look that information up. New Day lost their belt. Randy Orton won. Let me give you another one that's important. Let's see here. Jinder Mahal won. Bobby Roode won his match. And last but not least, Kevin Owens won his match when Shane jumped off the Hell in a Cell, missed, and Kevin Owens' friend came out and laid him out, okay? So that's something that you can talk about and think about. These are conversational pieces that will show your guy that you're not that selfish woman like everybody else, and there's more to you. Remember, you're going after his last name and his ring. Now, last but not least, you need to do your homework as far as video games. Always remember, NBA 2K is out. Now, if you're thinking about buying him a video game or something like that, because you know you're a great woman and you're that cool chick, look for NBA. It's already out. Now, up-and-coming games that are coming out, and I will be repeating this until these games come out. You have Middle-earth, Shadow of War. You have The Evil Within 2. You've got the new South Park. You've got an Assassin's Creed. You've got the new Call of Duty coming out. The Star Wars Battlefront 2 is also coming out. So these are things that you need to learn about, know, and make sure that you can use these as conversational pieces to get to know him a little bit more, to ask questions about the things that he likes, because remember, ladies, it's not about you, it's all about him. So remember, if you push your pride aside and your ego aside, serve him, appreciate him, and be able to talk to him about things that are interesting to him. The Green Bay Packers beat the Dallas Cowboys. That was a very good game. The Seahawks beat the Rams. Another very good game. The Kansas City Chiefs are undefeated right now. J.J. Watt is injured. So these are little pieces that you can use. Now, again, if you don't know, go to Google and pull up that information so you'll have talking points on your date, because at the end of the day, it's not about you. It's about getting his last name and his ring, okay? So, ladies, please like, subscribe, and share. Guys, if you know a woman who needs this information, forward this on to her, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show these women in these wife training videos why they need to work more on pleasing the man than pleasing themselves. I'm Steve the Dean Williams, and we will talk to you later. Peace.